When you go to events, you're solving for speed. One of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make is believing they are in the information business. They are consistently looking for their next book, their next podcast, their next course, the next piece of content that somehow will unlock their next level. But after spending years around top performers, building businesses, attending masterminds, and being in the rooms with some of the most successful people around the world, I realized one thing. The biggest advantage isn't the information. It's speed. And if there's one thing that compresses time faster than almost anything in business, it's getting in the right room. Because that one conversation can save you years. One relationship can open doors that would have taken you decades to create. One introduction can completely change the trajectory of your business. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about why events are one of the highest ROI investments an entrepreneur can make and how to maximize them, and why people who grow the fastest are usually the people who get in the room first. If you don't already know, my name is Antonio Manolfi and I talk to entrepreneurs and CEOs all day long. And if you like this video and you see there's an opportunity for us to have more videos like this, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I look forward to our next conversation together. So as I share this video, this concept and this opportunity for you to go to events, maybe it's not you as a CEO because you're owner critical. The business can't operate without you. Or maybe that's the story you're telling yourself. Maybe that's actually the reason you should be there. Or you know what, John? Maybe there's an opportunity. It's not you because you've never been to an event before. Maybe send your team. Well, do I send my team? What happens if they go somewhere and they get recruited? Man, what happens if I invest in my team and they leave? What happens if you don't invest in your team and they stay? There's the kicker. So as we're sharing this as an opportunity, there's so many events to go to. There's so many different wraps. There's so many different ways you can go about it. And there's so many people that you can figure out who should I trust? Who should I not trust? In this video, I want to share a couple of my biggest takeaways working alongside CEOs after they go to events, after they take their team to events, what happens, what changes, and how they find their next level far faster than reading just a book, a textbook, maybe even watching a podcast. So number one, the perspective. If you're in the room, let's say it's a room of only 50 people, maybe it's a room of a couple hundred. What about a couple thousand? We're hosting an event later this year called the Vault Conference. There'll be 12,000 entrepreneurs at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. That type of event, mathematically guaranteed you'll meet somebody that could change your life, whether it's personal, maybe help out with the kids, maybe help out the family dynamic, maybe it's business. Maybe it's just someone you can talk to. Man, listen, we're in totally different industries, but man, you're a good guy. You're a great gal. Would there be an opportunity for us to exchange contact details? Maybe we can just hold each other accountable. You build a relationship worth pursuing because there's someone who understands you. What is that worth to you? Yeah, Antonio, I don't get it. This video, I really need to make some money. I really need to find my next. I've been watching these videos. I like what I see, but man, I just need to find my next. Great. Have you gone to your first event? No, then what do you expect? Start somewhere. Is there a local community? Events I won't go to are events at a bar. I'm not going there to drink. I'm going to a place where I want to shake some hands, meet the right people. But guess what? There's a mentality I have. I have a mentality of building center of influences. I have a mentality of, you know what? I love this relationship, but you know what? I don't think it makes sense for me in the business of what I have right now, but you know what? You're someone who I want to keep close because I know you'd be a great relationship for me to make an introduction to. Why? I want to be a connector. I want to be someone who is able to do that. Well, Antonio, that sounds great, but I'm actually looking to scale my business. Great. What are we doing to make sure we're able to give and take? Are you a multiplier? Are you a divider? Events bring you together. You go to an event, you get a general ticket, great. You just adopted a general mindset. You go to an event, you buy a VIP ticket, great. You adopted a VIP mindset. Antonio, that's a little too direct. Well, yeah, what do you expect as far as building a mindset going to an event? You stepped away from your family if it's a multiple day event. You stepped away from the business. You took the time away from the business, meaning you're off the phones or off the emails or out of the meetings. Well, for the most part, you made all that to go to an event as a general ticket. You invested a couple $100. Man, at that point, might as well almost stay home. Sure, I'm glad you made it in the room. It's in fact a little bit better that you are in the room than at home because at home, you're not going to receive the paradigm shift, but invest in yourself to be around the right people. You know what? I'll give you an example. I'll talk to a CEO. Man, I'm going to my first event. I love it. XYZ event. Got it. How much did you pay for a ticket? Oh, I got the cheapest one. $40. You took time away from the business. Congrats to go to an event. Great. $40 for a ticket? You're going to be around people who can barely afford a ticket. High schoolers, college students, people who are trying to figure out life and business. Why don't you invest into being in the right rooms? When you go to an event, you want to meet the right people. You want to rub that shoulder. When you get that aha moment, that paradigm shift, and you look left, you look right, and everybody's on their phone, or you don't have your business partner or your spouse next to you, there's no alignment, you have no one to share that emotion with, or better yet, you're distracted because everybody around you is talking on their phone because they spent $40 to be at an event. What are you doing and how intentional are we becoming? You know, I'll talk to CEOs. They say, Antonio, different story. I spent $17,000 for a 2-day event. Some of you might look at this video and say, man, your eyebrows just raised, man, you're full of it. No, it's true. We have events that we host. The most expensive ticket isn't even 17,000. That's far higher, but it's a room that you want to be in. He says, Antonio, the reason why I buy the CEO ticket, the $17,000 experience, is because I know if I invest this money, my phone off. My team, they know where I'm at. My wife, I'm good. I'm safe. Don't worry about it. Everything is situated. I'm focused and dialed in. I think about nothing but my business for the next 3 days, next 2 days, next 3 days. Maybe they extend the vacation, or maybe they extend it this day because they go to the event and I tell them, get 100 packs of sticky notes. Sticky note the whole hotel room. The good, the bad, the ugly, the paradigm shift, the SWOT analysis, everything. Let it all out. Because when you go to an event, you want to experience that shift. If you go to an event and it's business as usual, it made no sense. If you go to an event and get solid 3 to 5 takeaways on things you plan to immediately implement, you would be someone who your whole perspective and mindset changes from I don't go to events versus I can't wait to go to my next one. So as I share this here, I'm sharing perspective, the people you can meet, the opportunity, but also this, you're in business. You built a business because it was handed down to you. You're building a business because it was a passion of yours, or you're building a business because rightfully so, it's probably the best opportunity you have at the moment. Or maybe you're building a business because it's something that you have the love, the compassion, the drive, everything about it makes sense. This is your crusade. If there was a cheat code in life to allow you to get to be in the right rooms, have the right conversations, meet the right people, grow the business, would you take advantage of it? Yes. Going to events is the #1 ROI where you can elevate mindset, meet the right people, and get out of the day-to-day to accelerate the speed and the vision of where you're at. Not only for you, this video has very much been for the entrepreneur and the CEO, but also for your team. As we wrap up on this video, I'm curious, if you could leave in the comments, what events are you going to? Why are you going to it? How do you find out about it? And I'd love to see everybody in the comment section, how we can build a community of events. Maybe they're for sales, maybe they're for marketing, maybe it's just for business mindset and acumen. If you found value in this video, like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.